Today I am sharing my favorite organizational products that you probably already have in your house. Hey guys, welcome back. I'm Marianne. I live in Canada with my husband and 2 kids ages 3 and 4. I make videos on simplifying motherhood through easy organization and decluttering. In today's video, I am sharing with you my favorite organizational products. So before I start with the list, a couple of things. First, these aren't like gadgety organizational items that you'd maybe have to find at a specialty store or anything like that. They're all really basic, simple items. A lot of them you probably already have in your home or you can easily find secondhand. I'm just gonna show you ways that we incorporate them and how they make our lives easier and how they keep our household more organized. Secondly, I really wanna emphasize that when it comes to keeping organized, less is always more. So start with the decluttering, start with getting rid of things. The easiest way to manage all of your items is just to have less of them. These are items that once you've got to your house to a stage where you feel really comfortable and really confident with the amount of items in your home, then these are ways to kind of manage the items that you do love and that you do need and you want to keep in your house. All right, guys, let's do it. Okay, so item number 1 is drawer separators or drawer liners. I know that this one kind of sounds a little extra, but honestly, guys, it's a game changer. And there are like a traditional custom drawer separators that are often pieces of wood that you can kind of adjust the size. Our bathroom, the bathroom vanity came with like a set of these, or basically pieces of wood that match the wood of the vanity. If you're into DIY, these are so easy to make. They're just pieces of wood that are either painted or stained, and they just are keeping all the items in your drawers kind of separated and categorized, which makes life a million times easier. What we use more than drawer separators are more drawer liners, which are essentially just baskets to keep everything organized within the drawer. The one that we use a lot are these IKEA ones. They're just basic white. We use these the most for bedrooms, especially in the kids' rooms. They're really sturdy, which I really love about these ones. The IKEA ones aren't expensive at all, but you can, I have find them a little bit less expensive at our local dollar store. I do have some of those as well that we use too. What I like about these is they are so soft and they don't have any zippers or anything that will catch, which I like for delicate items. I will also say that shoe boxes are perfect for in drawers. You can line them with cute paper. You don't have to put cute paper on them and they will work. You can find a million things that basically just keep everything within your drawers organized and categorized and makes your life 1 million times easier. Okay, my next one is baskets. Baskets are so versatile, guys. These are my favorite thing. What I love about them is you can find them so easily, find them secondhand. Thrift stores have more baskets than you will ever use. And they're such an easy way to A, keep things organized, but B, keep things looking cute. There's a perfect way of like making something that's functional, also kind of a decor piece, which I like. You also probably have way more in your house than you think. So it's such an easy way to get started. What I also like about baskets, especially in terms of like say books, for example, it's an easy way to manage how much you have of something. So if you know that that's a perfect amount of books for you, and as soon as that basket gets too full or you can't fit any more in, you know it's either time to return books to the library or it is time to pass them on to a friend or family member. We have tons of baskets for toys as well. It's such an easy way to control toys. And we have this in our toy room, just hanging on a hook on the wall. So again, like it's a really cute way of organizing toys. All right, guys, next on the list is my agenda. I know I've talked about it before, but there is just something about an agenda that just keeps me so organized. I look at this many times every single day. I honestly don't know how people live without them. Obviously, for a lot of people, this can be done electronically, and maybe that's the case for you. And same difference, right? It's something that keeps you organized. Agendas are really personal. Find one that works for you. If you feel like yours is too big, too small, not right for you, just move on, try something else. But I love it so much that I just had to absolutely mention it. Okay, guys, next on the list is labels. So I don't personally have a label maker. Scott has one that he uses for his side jobs. He's an electrician. So he has kind of more of an industrial commercial one, which we have used and we do use. It's perfect for labeling our storage totes in the basement. We don't necessarily need to look cute, but they're just 100% for function. And we also have those labels in our medicine cabinet. A few spaces like that, again, where it's more just just functional and practical, but doesn't necessarily need to look cute. I will try to put some links below of some label makers that I've heard that are really good. There's a ton of stores on Etsy that make labels, and they're super cute, super functional, and not that expensive. But like I said, what I use is kind of what I have. Here's a good example of me just kind of DIYing one. These are the ones that we use up in our hall closet bins. These are little gift tags actually from the dollar store. These are letter stickers also from the dollar store, and the ribbon or the rope that we use to tie onto the inside of the bin is just something that I already had in our gift wrap box. So it's nothing fancy at all. These have worked great for us. There's so many DIY ways to make labels for different parts of your home. Any type of labels will help to keep you and your house more organized. Next on the list, guys, is jars. I love jars. I could do a whole video just on jars. They are so functional. They are up there with baskets. They are easy to find, and they are just so versatile. First, a couple notes on jars. When I first started using jars, and I got all the jars that were like pickling jars or jamming jars, I guess, where this lids are two separate pieces. They drove me crazy, and I couldn't figure out why people like jars. I found them so annoying to put the lids on and off, and it just drove me totally nuts. And then I realized that it's because of those lids. You have to get lids that are all one piece. Another thing I want to mention about jars is when I first started using them with the kids around, I was kind of nervous that, because they're glass and they're going to break. But honestly, every jar that I've come across has been stronger than a lot of the plates that we use or a lot of the cups that we'll use for the kids. So some of the ways we use them, as I mentioned, in our pantry is a big one. This one, we have one for coffee and our sugar, which I absolutely love. It's like a cute little set, and it just sparks joy every single morning with me. I use them actually for my hair elastics. This is like hair ties and bobby pins and clips in it. This does hold like my nail polish and my nail file. And what I've always thought that this would make is such a cute gift for like a tween girl or a teenage girl. Have like nail polish all into a really pretty jar with a ribbon on it. Jars are so good for like so many different types of gift. This past Christmas, a friend dropped off little jars for each of the kids that had hot chocolate, little mini marshmallows, and I think like little sprinkles or something on it with a ribbon and a little card. And that was such a perfect gift for them. And we use the jars after gifts. We use them for vases. I don't have any normal vases in the house. I just use our jars. I use them for salad dressings that I make at home. Smoothies often will make it on the weekend for the kids. It keeps so fresh in the jars. We keep our frozen bananas in a glass jar in our freezer. And what I love about jars is they are so easy to find and find secondhand. If you're looking for ways to organize little items in your house, jars, and more jars. Next on the list is Post-it notes. It sounds like the silliest item, but I feel like Post-it notes are not talked about enough, and they're so helpful and they're so handy. We use them for notes that we leave each other in the kitchen. If you get the larger item ones, they're perfect for like a week meal plan, for your grocery list. They're so good for. It's a simple item, guys, but Post-it notes are not used enough, and I just absolutely love them and had to mention them. Next one, guys, is my meal planning recipe book. This has been a game changer. All it is a 3-ring binder. I've got a bunch of these like plastic page covers, but you don't even really need that. At the very front, we have our grocery list and our meal plan for the next week. We have all of the recipes in here, and the back we have a spot for all of our takeout menus. With the recipes, I found that I was having, 10 different recipe books, and I was maybe using 2 recipes from this one and 3 recipes from this book. So what I ended up doing was just copying out or making photocopies and keeping those single individual recipes from those recipe books that I knew I absolutely loved, and I just pass the book on to a friend or family member. So then I'm decluttering my kitchen by not having as many cookbooks, and I'm also keeping all of my favorites all in one spot. It can be a binder, it can be a recipe box, whatever. Just find something that works, and having all of my meal planning recipes, cooking information all in one spot is a lifesaver. Okay, guys, I want to end with just a few honorable mentions. One is kind of specific to new moms or moms with little ones, but having a stroller caddy is a lifesaver. I don't know how they sell strollers without this stroller caddy. It's also a great gift for a new mom because it's something that, again, like I said, doesn't usually come with strollers, but to me is an absolute necessity. Okay, next thing is also kind of kid related, and that is a bento box lunchbox. I have found these so handy. This one is the Yum box. There's tons of brands, just anything that's like a little bento box. They're so handy for picnics. Like I wish we got these when we first when the kids were first starting to eat real food, because we just have one for each kid and we're gone for the day and we have snacks and lunch and everything that we need for the whole day. One more kid item, our diaper bag backpack. How are all diaper bags not backpacks? We got this one secondhand on Marketplace. I will say, however, though, that probably any good quality backpack would work, as long as they have kind of a few different pockets and it has like a really washable, durable fabric, then you're probably good to go. Guys, that's my whole list. Those are all my items. Those are my favorite things that we use every single day to keep our house and our family organized. I hope that helps. I hope it inspires you. Thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you next time. Bye.